Check, check, check. What is good? How y'all doing, people? We're back at it with another episode of Generation Genius. I know I've been gone, but we're about to put this new podcast at a different time. We're about to make this podcast a Wednesday thing because, Sundays, got a lot more stuff going on. My sister's in the background. One is on her iPad, and the other one is trying to get the Wi-Fi to connect in this broke hotel room. That we thought, there's a lot of things when you check into these fancy hotels, no complimentary breakfast, no microwave in our room. We have to go downstairs to microwave, and we get streaming. We have Hulu and once available, but it's a luxury hotel room. But okay, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of perks that aren't really perks missing. But we're in DC right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care to look at any monuments the first day. The first day I came in, I'm staying in this hotel room, bro. My body was tired. I'm like, I might take a nap. At some point, I got to work on stuff. But we back at it. It's a Generation Genius where I talk about innovating and all that stuff. We have to make this really fun, a podcast. This podcast is about to get lit. I got so much going on. I got more interviews coming. We're going to be interviewing more NJ rappers, I'm in the NJ area. NJ rappers, dancers. We're going to be interviewing everybody. I'm about to just talk to everybody, bro. I'm about to get everybody on here. I'm going to get everybody on this podcast. Yeah. And this is a podcast about advice. Just not so much preachy. I don't really like the preachy podcast where 5 ways to get financially independent and 5 ways to get free. I only talk about things from experience, and I only talk about things that I'm learning. So if I'm learning this proper steps to get to a place where I want to be, I'll explain that to you guys without me telling you things that I have not accomplished yet, but showing you how I'm taking the steps to get to my goals. You know what I'm saying? But man. We here talking, bro. We here chatting. Let's talk about the world opening back up. Can I get a woo in the back? Ew. Can I get a woo?
Woo.
The world opened back up.
Not in DC.
We thought DC was with it. We wanted to find dinner. We wanted to find spots. So we go out, we're let's just go to Virginia, somewhere surrounding. First of all, we were in a U-turn for an hour. Just an hour of just us doing this.
A loop.
We were just doing a loop for an hour. I'm like, come on, bro. I was trying to eat. We ended up going to nasty Golden Corral. I'm just playing Golden Corral. You're alright.
The one we went to was alright.
The one we went to was okay. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, forget this. Golden Corral ain't sponsor me unless y'all want to. Y'all food tastes good if you're trying to sponsor me. But if you're not trying to sponsor me, Golden Corral, we gotta talk. Stop putting so much sodium on y'all chicken and stop putting so much salt on y'all rice. Rice doesn't even need that much salt. The food is crazy. I was at the bathroom 30 minutes later to keep it real and keep it raw with y'all. But so that was that. Golden Corral, y'all be tripping. Yeah, ice cream, all the frozen yogurt. Ice cream is slushy. All I'm saying, people, how many Golden Corrals have you been to?
4 in our whole life.
We've been to 4 Golden Corrals our whole life, and I've been let down every single time at each Golden Corral. This one was a little bit better. Actually, no, I'm sorry. There was one Golden Corral we was not let down
in the South.
In the South. We were deep South. We had to be
Carolinas.
We had to be one of the Carolinas, and that Golden. It had to be North or South Carolina. Mad years ago, we were yo, this is bomb. And then every Golden Corral we went to after the ones that started opening in the East Coast, Carolinas. Yeah, after the Carolinas, we couple more opened up that we went to, including this one in DC. And we're just bro, these are trash.
That was Maryland.
This one was Maryland. We just said we had the Maryland Golden Corral, and it was trash. It was trash. Was it good? We'll give it a star. How many stars?
5 out of 10 was great.
Yo, she gave it a 5 out of 10. That means that we were hungry, so we ate it. But I was just we could have picked somewhere so much better. But our mom loves Golden Corral.
Mom loves that nasty.
She loves Golden Corral. We don't really
So
see how I operate people is this is what I do. I operate yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go eat. If everybody in the car picks a spot, I'm hungry as hell. So in that moment in time, I'm trusting that, all right, let's just go here. I'm hungry. I don't want to argue. I just want to get to the place. I want to eat our food. I want to go home. We get here to this Golden Corral. Lose faith instantly. First of all, all right, this is some hood stuff. And tell me if it's not hood. Get there, right? We've been to some hood restaurants, bro. We've been to some hood restaurants. Our family mad hood. Our mom mad hood. We spent a lot of weekends in the hood. So we've been to a lot of hood restaurants, see some hood stuff. Get to the restaurant. Walk in Golden Corral. No funny. This girl gives us a plate and 1 glove. Why is she only giving one glove out? We have two hands. So she doesn't even know my dominant hand. Like she was off the preconceived notion that I trust that this person's gonna hold this one plate and use his glove for the other plate. No. Give two gloves so we don't contaminate any of our food and or contaminate the food that we're picking from. Number two, this Golden Corral was kind of shady because we walk in there. There's already, I don't know if we're at full capacity yet, but there was definitely a scare amount of people in that Golden Corral. I'm like, oh boy.
Well, in New Jersey, we're at full capacity, but I don't think they are out here.
I don't know if there are full capacity in DC. Somebody let me know if you're a DC person. But and then we go. I'm like, all right, it was just a bunch of shady. So long story short, that was my experience at Golden Corral. I don't know if anybody else likes Golden Corral, but my stomach does not like Golden Corral. My taste buds do not like Golden Corral. So that was that. But DC is a beautiful state, though. I recommend it. Everybody should come to DC. Definitely see the monuments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and just get out. And this pandemic really had people just like, especially me. I'm like, I'll go anywhere. I'm so tired of it here, bro. It's just like, yeah, man, I gotta leave, bro. Like, coronavirus, when Corona first hit, we were just trapped in the house for like a solid amount of time. Like, we could technically go out, but we couldn't. There were so many limits. Like, flying was kind of an issue. Just like, now that the pandemic's kind of over, everybody's starting to peek their heads back outside. It's like, dang, we're really just out here in these streets again. It's crazy. That year went by really fast. Now beaches are open, you know what I'm saying? We could go back to clubs again, we go out to dance floor. And yeah, bro, the streets is talking again. The streets is talking again. You know what I mean? But I feel like for certain people, especially me, the pandemic didn't really change how I moved. As far as having a job goes, but believe me, we're getting at that 9 to 5. As far as kind of having a job goes, go to work, go home, work on music, work on the podcast, work on videos, edit videos. Yeah, this pandemic didn't really change much for me. It just made my brain work more and be like, okay, you gotta hustle even harder. That's all. That's it. Like, just don't be stuck in that. Because I feel like people have been mentally stuck in the pandemic way before the pandemic. That's a bar. That was a bar. Like, I say that to say, like, I realized that the pandemic didn't stop hustlers from hustling. The pandemic stopped non-hustlers from having more excuses. And that's a bar. Man, I need to give them sound effects. Like, I have people saying, like, yeah, man, like, I was in a pandemic, I wasn't working, I was jobless for a while, you know what I'm saying, I just graduated school, I was back home, I didn't know what to do with my life. And then you got certain people that are just like, yeah, man, the pandemic happened, started my own business, now I'm flourishing, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of people out here doing nails, you got a lot of girls out here doing lace fronts, you know what I'm saying, still braiding.
Yes, for that.
Shout out to my sister, because she be doing nails. You can follow her at
Pampered and Pressed.
Pampered and Pressed. Go ahead, check her out. Follow my.
Girl, you ain't even know her yet.
I didn't know it. Hey, gang. Ah, bop, bop, bop. Those are her nails. She wasn't just doing the finger. She was showing out her nails. Yeah, but she got the Cruellas, the black Cruellas on. But yeah, like, people getting the money. People. At the end of the day, bro, I don't care about a pandemic. I don't care if it's the apocalypse. If there were zombies outside, you gonna let 1,000 zombies outside stop you from getting money? People let this pandemic is not supposed to stop anybody from getting money. The pandemic is supposed to make us work even harder. Be like, dang, I gotta out there get this guap. Zombies ain't stopping me from getting this money. I'm telling you, if we had what's that show? If we had a Walking Dead situation, if the president was like, oh, yo, we got a bunch of zombies outside, it's about to get crazy. That zombie ain't paying my bills. I will go outside, give me a little strap, pop a couple zombies, and head on my way and go handle my hustle. I feel like, too, like, that $800 a week, whatever people are getting, I feel like that was definitely dope. I think that $800 still, I'll still hand. I know the chair is not broken.
It was broken.
Oh, no. I feel like the $800 a week, or however much people were getting when they left their job, it was also hindering people from being on the grind, being on the hustle. Because, yeah, you're getting free money, but getting free money does not mean go spend that money on J's. People was looking real fresh them first few months of the pandemic.
Absolutely nowhere.
People was looking, girls was taking them trips to Florida. Yeah, girl, I got that STIMMY on my way to Florida. You know what it is. Florida, where you at? Getting those plane tickets flying Spirit with no seatbelt on. But all I say to say is, like, if you still have that money saved, that pandemic money saved up, what I would have done with it if I had actually gotten that full amount of money is I would have just, like, $800 a month for free. That's the perfect time you're at home. Let's say you're getting that money. Just say you're getting $800 a month. $800 a week for 3 months. How much is it? How much is that? That's 40, 20, 40. 24, 40, 100.
What are you doing?
All right, 2,400. What's 2,400 times 3? I'm not doing math.
72.
70. You would make. Thank you, my counsel. You would be You would have 7,200 people have literally not worked and got $7,200 just free in their bank account, and it's probably gone. I've seen people get that money and it just be gone. I say it to say like, yo, during this pandemic, you could have really like when everything in the world was closed was the best time to be on hustle. So when the world opens up again, you're already prepared. Like, yo, I got $7,200, but I invested into my hair salon, I invested into my nails, I invested into reselling sneakers. Like, not just spend $7,200 because you could definitely run up a bag and spend that money fast, or you could have definitely invested it. Or like a lot of people too, I've seen from experience. I'm saying these from experience. I'm not just talking to you guys. Oh, excuse me. Damn. I'm sorry if your headphones is broken in your ear, my bad. I've seen people, family members and friends burn $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 fast. Am I lying?
Nope.
Not am I lying?
Huh?
I said I've seen family members burn through $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 fast.
Yep.
Like, I'm talking like, get a $30,000, $40,000 check, take it, burn it, get a new car, put money down on an apartment, but like not even just get a new car. Like, they would literally take $10,000 out and buy a new car, but not straight out. Put $10,000 on a newer car. It's like, yo, that's also why I think it's also important to watch what others around you do before you make moves. Like, don't leap too fast and invest in something if you don't know. Not to say don't know the outcome, but be on your hustle. But if you're getting a free bag, or if you're getting kind of all that money coming in, yo, invest, man. Invest that money. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So now that the world is opening back up, if you want on your hustle when the pandemic was closed, it's gonna be a lot harder now because at least when the pandemic was closed, when everything was closed, I said when the pandemic was closed, it sounds crazy. The pandemic sounded like a strip club, but like a nasty strip club, like health code violations. Hey girl, you going to the pandemic tonight? Yeah, girl, I'm going to the pandemic, yes. But now that everything's back open, I feel like the best part about the pandemic was that you had the hustle time. You had time to hustle. You had time off from your job. Everything was closed, so you had nothing really to do except for focus on you. So I encourage anybody to just focus on them if you have not yet. Like, if you didn't take that time during the pandemic, I feel like in my spirit I know that everybody's in a transitional period. It's not even just one person in the transition. Like, we're all transitioning out of the pandemic together. Everybody at once. So I say this to say, if you're transitioning out back in the regular life, just be on your hustle, bro. It's 2021. We're already in May. Or June. Are we in June? No, we in May. Because it's Memorial Day. I'm going to release this Wednesday, but it's Memorial Day. It's about to be June. This year's going to be over. This year's about to be almost be over in 6 months, bro. Like, 2020, the pandemic came, it went. Now this year's about to be over. 2022, like, it's just that, be on your hustle, bro. Like, I just encourage anybody listening to this to get on the hustle and get that bag. And also travel, like, have fun, like, leave your city. Stop staying grounded, like, get out of there. Like, if you want change, like, oh my God, girl, like, I just don't know, like, what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm stuck. Like, you're not stuck, you're not stuck. You're stuck mentally, you're not stuck physically. Because I feel like if you're stuck mentally, the easiest way is to go travel. Travel to the world. Like, we came to DC, family. We came to DC for the week because we wanted to. And just left. It wasn't even that expensive. It's a 3-hour ride. Now, if you're driving a hoopty, don't drive your hoopty. Rent a car. Don't drive your hoopty for 3 hours. Because if if that car's on its last wheel, that 98 Nissan Maxima is done. It's time for that car to go. Don't drive that car 3 hours to get here. Rent your car. And if not DC, go anywhere you want to go. Just like, don't ever feel like you're trapped. Definitely move how you want to move. Who's hitting me up? Shit. Oh, okay. I'm about to say. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta check my TikTok real quick. Because I'm low key. We coming up on TikTok. 254 followers. I'm famous. I bet you before the month is over, it hits like. I bet you I get 1,000. I'm gonna come back to you guys on that watch. It's gonna be 1,000 soon. Manifesting over here. We're manifesting. But yeah. I ain't gonna distract y'all from y'all day. I hope y'all Loved all y'all knowledge, and I'm just updating you guys on that. We're gonna get some more interviews popping on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my family on here. I'm get some of my rap friends, my dance friends. Who else? We're gonna get some pastors in training on here. We're gonna get some gurus. Watch, this podcast is about to be crazy. Generation Genius. It's called Generation Genius. You know what I'm saying? It's not called Generation Dummy. Generation Dummy would have been a better concept because I feel like y'all all wild and dumb for listening to anything I have to say. But I'm kind of smart, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But before I go, I don't want to close out. I just want to stay and talk to y'all. So if you want to leave now, it's a good time to leave because we just talking and having fun. But yeah, transitioning. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Knicks. You know, the Knicks are eating it right now. The Knicks just lost to the Hawks, though, because Trae Young is a problem. I went out on Friday, watched the game. Watched the Nets lose and watched the Knicks lose. Knicks fan till the day I die. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a Knicks fan. But yeah, bro, like, I hope the Knicks get it. And if they don't, it's okay. But Trae Young is a problem. Defend him. Get on that young, light-skinned man. That's that. That's just that's my basketball. That's my sports segment. You know what I'm saying? Also, I feel like summer's about to come up. Please be careful. Listen, please be careful out here, people. I would always say celibacy is the best policy. You know what I'm saying? I think that celibacy is a great and a beautiful thing. Say I'm corny for saying that, but I just feel like, for me, at least for me and my family, you know what I'm saying? Came to that conclusion. Celibacy was always a major factor. But if you're not being celibate out here, let's just be real. If you're not being celibate out here, first of all, strap up, cause y'all ladies are just letting these bummy dudes get y'all pregnant. Like if y'all gonna let somebody get you pregnant, stop letting these bummy dudes still eating. What are we in right now, man? You got dudes out here still eating Thanksgiving leftovers, getting y'all pregnant. Stop letting him get you pregnant. He got clean Air Force Ones on, but he don't wash his body, bro. They be letting dudes with dirty nails get y'all pregnant. And fellas, stop getting dirty girls pregnant. Yeah. I ain't safe either. You got a lot of dirty women out here. Why she got a bonnet on 3 in the afternoon? You don't know. Exactly. I'm just saying, bro. If you're gonna get somebody pregnant, get a baller pregnant. Shoot. If you're gonna let somebody get you pregnant, go all in. Go to these sports bars. I know where they be at. Go to Martha's Vineyard for a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop getting pregnant and then get mad he don't take care of the kid. He does not care about his underarms or his nails or the clothes he has on. So I know for a fact he don't care about that child. But nah, I'm just playing though. But real talk though, make sure you're safe out here this summer, you know what I'm saying? I know it's like, it's like open hot boy summer, hot girl summer, It's all fun and games so you get chlamydia. Am I lying? I'm just saying, it's about to be an STD summer. It's about to get wild here. Everybody opening back up, everybody was inside. Whew! It's about to get nasty out here, y'all. But we're gonna pray for everybody though. Lord, let's say a quick prayer for those that want to bust it open this summer. Let's pray that who's ever hearing this, let's just pray that before they bust it open, think about you first and think about the future of that kid because, you know, sometimes people don't pick the most attractive people to have babies with, and then next summer they got a Sasquatch baby. So just pray for that real quick. I just pray that they stay in the house if need be, God, and they don't go out there and be off the hand. In Jesus' name, amen. See, y'all just got a prayer on the podcast too. I'm on one today. Y'all getting prayers. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna end it on a good note. First of all, God bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you stuck by this long, thank you. And if you left, your mama hoe. $7, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure you subscribe or follow the podcast. We're dropping every Wednesday. I might just drop 2 or 3 a week. I don't know. I just don't know yet. We're just seeing how I feel. But yeah. Hey. Growing up hip hop.